This parking is too small for your aircraft. Boarding requested.
Do you want to board crew?
Passengers bus is coming. Passengers boarding starting. Passengers bus is coming. Passengers boarding starting.
All right. Welcome everybody back to the channel. Another Swiss01 live stream. How are you guys doing tonight? Yes, everybody. Swiss001 is back at it again. Yesterday, we kind of figured out how well the A380 works on extremely short runways and how it doesn't care at all. And today, that continues. Welcome aboard the Airbus A380 indeed. And we're going to fly it to SABA Island, the shortest runway in the world. Let me just go ahead and grab intentionally turn on everything here. Yes, everybody, because it turns out the SABA airport actually has an RNAV approach. Yes, a proper instrument approach with which we can have the Airbus fly all the way down to the runway on autopilot. It might sound ridiculous, but I'm not joking at all, actually. Yes, we're going to be able to have this airplane fly a full RNAV for no reason. So that is, I guess, very fun. So let's grab everything. Let's get everything going here. How are you guys doing tonight? How was your guys' start into the weekend? Into the week, I mean. It's Monday. It's not weekend. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, how do I bring a window forward? Oh, no. Yeah, I know my taskbar is messy, but the thing is, like this, I've got the Navigraph charts now kind of locked under here. Tab? No. Oh, God. What have I done? Help! Wait, can I maybe restart it and it will open normally again? Sorry. Yes. The beautiful Airbus A380, am I right? Boring. Terrible. Oh, you guys had great start into the week. So, boarding is completed. Oh my God, the window is all the way down there. How am I supposed to how can I forward it? How can I, help? No, it's down here somewhere. There you go. That's the way to do it. Okay, take a look. So what I want here, I want to just show you what's up here. So look at this. We are flying from St. Bartholomew Island here. Oh, come on, Navigraph. We're flying from St. Bartholomew Island. Simlink. We have to turn on Simlink. We're gonna... It's already running. Well, it's not running. Oh, come on. This is a great start into the live stream. Just raging already. Simlink. Now. There we go. End task. Okay. Now, I want Simlink to be started. Okay. Sorry, guys. Thanks for sticking along the troubles. So this should work now. Yep, this is our location. This is where we are on board the Airbus A380. We're going to take it off, and then we're going to do... And this is actually our arrival into St. Barth. Look at that. It's got all the waypoints here, indeed, because this is a proper RNAV approach. And I'm not kidding. I want to show you right now before we get going. Here, open charts, approach chart, and here is our RNAV. And I'm not kidding. It has a proper instrumental approach for no reason whatsoever. It looks like this. It's pretty smart, you know. Okay. All right. Was there also power outage in Germany? No, there was a big power outage in Spain and Portugal, like in south of Europe, but I don't think in Germany at all. Okay, so once again, the Airbus doesn't really mind for some reason flying off of extremely short runway and flying into them, as we figured, because the physics of the Microsoft Flight Sim are just so hilariously bad, I mean. Let's turn all the pumps here. Let's turn on this airplane here and get everything going now. All right. Okay, Lukla next. Yeah, Lukla's next. Problem is, like, Lukla, we can't really do an instrument approach. The problem also with Lukla is not the size of the runway, it is what's next to the runway. And that's like a lot of buildings. And so you have like a max wingspan there. Even the 737 wingspan is too big. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so take a look. I just wanted to show you guys. Let's just go ahead and get our flight plan going. And I'm not kidding. In X-plane or in a real airplane, the aircraft just would not recognize the airports we're flying from, because these have runways shorter than 500 meters or 600 meters. Well, especially our arrival airport, but we can just enter this in. So we'll receive that, insert. Look at that. TFFJ is coming along nicely to TNCS, which is SABA Island. Which is highly realistic. Let's turn on our flight plan here. Let's go and select runway 10 as our departure here. Yes, runway 10. It does not have a standard instrument departure, but that is totally fine. Let's go ahead and insert that and get rid of the route discontinuity. Look at this. This is perfect. This is exactly what I would like to see. So here is our flight plan indeed, and how we're going to return back to SABA. So it looks like this. Just wanted to show you guys. This is our flight plan taking off, and then the airplane will automatically take us to SABA, which is highly realistic. Once again, select our initialization. How about, yeah, so it's got the cruise flight levels, flight level 050. That's our cruise flight. This is highly realistic indeed. Just to make sure here that we have got very minimal amounts of fuel here, maybe at most 13,000 kilograms. So we're defueling the airplane. Payload is quite minimal. That is okay. We only have 100 passengers on board, so we don't weigh a lot. That's very important, because otherwise we might just die. Okay, so let's go ahead and say hello to the crew. Hello, crew. Welcome to this flight to SABA. You may think this is absolutely stupid. It might just be. Okay, this is going to be IFR, by the way, which makes no reason, because none of these airports...
Hello, Captain, Swiss 001, and First Officer Bilby, thank you for the warm welcome. We're all set for our short journey to SABA. Let's make it a smooth and enjoyable flight for everyone on board.
Okay, that's straightforward. Okay, we want 118.45. Let's go ahead and talk to the French people now, to the air traffic control. So, St. Barth Radio, good day. Air France 001. Hello?
Air France 001, Juliana Info. Hello, pass your message.
Why do you have an Australian accent, you idiot? Air France 001, we are on Airbus A380 on the ramp. 100 passengers on board. Request IFR clearance to SABA. Which makes a lot of sense indeed. How you doing, Jonathan? Jonathan Martins. I'm glad it doesn't read out this message.
For that clearance.
Yeah, so they're talking now to the big control guys. So, let's see. 1 month milestone. Yeah, I have a new Discord server, but it's members only. I had to make it members only, so when you become a member, you can automatically...
Air France 001. Information is current. Cleared to SABA. After departure, fly radar vectors CS400, then as filed. Departure runway 10. Initial climb to 5,000 feet. Departure on 128.905 squawk 6525.
Air France 001 cleared IFR to SABA, runway 10. After departure, radar vectors to CS400, climb 5,000, and departure 128.905, squawk 6525. Very good. So let's go ahead and disconnect everything here. Disconnect all the stuff here. So what I'm doing now is just restart. No, not that. That was the wrong button. Let's just get rid of everything here. I just want to get rid of the stairs here. We've got, again, not many people on board, especially not a lot of fuel on board, and that makes all the difference. So let's get rid of this here. Perfect. Our APU should be ready to roll. So APU bleed, turn that on. Engine master 4 and ignition start now. So turn that on nicely. St. Barth Radio, Air France 001, can we get QNH, please? We need QNH.
Air France 001, QNH 1013.
Okay, that's very simple. QNH 1013, Air France 001. And I'll call you back for taxi. Never mind. Okay, so 5,000 feet and engine 4 is starting up nicely. Now, there's probably not really a lot of... There's not really a big point to... well, let's see. Payload, our zero fuel weight is... Where is it?
Air France 001. Correction, QNH is 1013. Call back when ready for taxi.
Okay, so zero fuel weight is 3100. 331, so 310 tons, which is not a lot for this Airbus. We're not weighing a lot. We're not using a lot. We're not bringing along a lot of fuel, to be honest. So this is totally fine. It is 36% here. Okay, 36%. Very, very good. Let's see. Return and take a look at our takeoff performance. I mean, there's probably no point in entering any V speeds here. 159. There's definitely no point in doing that. Like this, we're just kind of hoping for God to, you know, exist and just make us fly or something like that. Let's turn on our transponder here. We do that here in this page. I do very much enjoy flying the A380 now. I mean, I flew it yesterday, and today we're flying it mainly because it has very unrealistic. Everything is unrealistic on this plane, to be honest. So let's turn off the external power. We don't need that. We've got APU power. Let's turn on that standby pump and turn on engine number 1 and number 2, and let's get rid. Yeah, there we go. This is perfect. So all engines are nicely turning on now indeed. So let's go and brief what we're about to do. We're going to take off here from runway 10, and I promise you this will work, for no worries. And then we're going to depart straight out and fly above the mountain, actually, which is not actually the standard procedure, but we can do that, and we're going to turn on the autopilot immediately because it will let us do that ridiculously enough. Yeah, so all is perfect. We're going to be able to turn on the autopilot right there. It's like it's not even the short runways that interest me, but also the fact how the Airbus autopilot is so able to do all this, you know. Right. This will not work. It will work. I promise you. The mic is low. Is it low? Is it low volume? Hey, suppose, can we get some A300? I should fly the A300 a little more often. Maybe fly the baby Beluga, the old Beluga, which was based on the A300. All right, there we go. Engines are nicely on. We might want them to warm up, but yeah, it doesn't matter. St. Broth, radio France 001, request taxi information. Okay, what's the worry now? What's the issue here? Takeoff thrust for 42%. We need more. Holy moly, we need more than that.
Air France 001, taxi to runway 10 via taxiway Alpha. Hold short of runway 10.
Taxi to runway 10 via Alpha and hold short of runway 10 at France 001. And we can immediately get going, actually. There you go. Very easy. Very easy. Now, the biggest problem here is actually the light poles and all that stuff, so you might need to restructure that. Just get rid of the pole here. France 001, holding point Alpha, runway 10, ready for departure. Okay, that was a very fast taxi, by the way. That took like 5 seconds, literally.
Captain, Swiss 001.
Air France 001, runway 10, wind 070 at 9 are cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 10 at France 001. Okay, so we're gonna have to taxi a little bit smart in order to not crash our wing into this mountain.
Departing from St. Bartholomew and arriving at 1 show E.
Air France 001, runway 10, wind 070 at 10, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 10 at France 001. Okay.
Our captain today is Swiss 001, and assisting him is First Officer Bilby. We are flying on an A388-142, and our estimated flight time is approximately 27 minutes.
Okay, we might have lost that outer engine here.
Please pay attention to the
that's the worst part here, taxiing.
And fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle, and adjust it to fit snugly across your lap. To release it, lift the top of the buckle. We recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. In the event of a sudden loss of cabin pressure,
we won't need that. We won't need cabin pressure. We're flying at 5,000 feet.
Pull the mask towards you. Place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Breathe normally, and ensure your own mask is secure before assisting others. And your life vest is located under your seat. In case of a water landing, remove the vest from its container.
We need to kind of improve on that here. Okay, there you go. How you doing, Tanner? Shut up. This is fine. Why is the door open?
But only when exiting the aircraft. Shout in this A300.
Come on, Airbus, door closed.
8 emergency exits. 2 at the front.
Close the doors!
And 2 at the rear.
Now, not open them.
Take
Close
a moment to
them.
locate the nearest exit.
Please.
Keeping in mind it may be behind you. And then thank
Close
you
the
for your
door.
attention. And we
I
wish
can't
you
close
a
the
pleasant
door.
flight with us today.
Unable to close.
End.
All right. Everybody, it's time to take off now. This is the moment we've been waiting for. And so, the departure goes like this. We're going to go full power on those engines here. Full power thrust. And now that they are at full power, we're going to release brakes and then put out the flaps fully. So, let's go. Releasing brakes. 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah. And now I want the flaps to come out slowly. So flaps full now as we roll for our departure. Very, very realistically, look at that. No worries at all. Airbus A380 has just taken off out of SABA Island. No worries. I am not kidding about what you just saw. And let's see, positive rate landing gear up, flaps also up. Very, very nice. Let's turn on autopilot and turn on the climb. There you go. This is very, very realistic. Airplane is now following flight plan as well. Look at that. Beautiful. And so we want now 250 knots. Let's go turn on our auto throttle so that we don't exceed that. Very, very nice, beautiful flying here as always. And the airplane will now turn left here for an... So left turn now, please. Thank you very much. Very good, left turn. Yeah, it is doing that. Beautiful. And we're flying now to the shortest runway in the world. And I can promise you that we're going to be able to actually land there very nicely. Look at that. Runway's down there. We've landed without any problems. This is very realistic. Okay, beautiful. Oh, by the way, ignition mode is still on. We didn't even need to have the packs off, by the way. That's funny. Well, we're going to leave the APU running and just turn off the engine packs, I think. Well... Yeah, well, we can leave the packs running, but turn off the engine bleeds. There we go. That will give us a little bit more performance if that is needed. Very realistic. Very good. Okay, so welcome to the skies of the Caribbean land. Oh, come on. Beautiful. I can't wait to land here at our destination airport. So, Simple Radio F1001, we're leaving your airspace. Bye-bye. Beautiful. Let's go and talk to departure here. Prince Diana departure. Good day, F1001, 5,000 feet. And I promise you this landing is going to work. We are going to be able to land here without any problems. Genuinely, I'm not kidding. It's genuinely going to work. I can promise you that. We might need to go around.
001 Super. Juliana departure, radar contact. Turn left heading 235, vectors to CS400. Then O navigation.
Request O navigation to CS400 France 001. We don't need any vectoring.
Air France 001. Approved. Proceed direct to CS400.
Proceed direct Air France 001. Very good. Extremely good. Very nice. Let's turn on our... let's get our arrival going. I'm not kidding. Prince Saba Airport actually has an RNAV arrival for no reason. Like, most airplanes that fly there don't even have an autopilot. I don't know why they would have a instrument arrival like that, but hey. Runway 10 and then RNAV runway 12. I mean, there you go. That is perfect. So insert that. Let's see how well that works.
Air France 001, expect the RNAV runway 12 approach into Juliana. Plan for descent in maybe 5 minutes.
France 001, expect RNAV 12 approach into Saba and expect descent in 5 minutes. France 001. I think that's what I was telling my call sign twice, but that's fine. So we have reached cruise altitude. We have reached cruise altitude for 5 minutes. You can start your service. Okay. Everything's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude of 5,000 feet. Our flight today from St. Barthélemy to Guangzhou Erasquin Airport will take approximately 27 minutes.
Just had a stroke there.
The weather at our destination is clear with no precipitation.
Holy moly, what in the war zone is going on
Sit
there?
back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
What?
After our snack service, we'll be coming around with items from the Air France shop. Thank you for flying with us today.
I'm sorry about the door, by the way. So there we go. This is highly realistic yet again. Okay, so let's see. Let's turn on the strobe light here. Yeah, beautiful. No, we are totally fine. We're totally being realistic here. SABA Island is over there. This is where we're landing. I'm not kidding. No, we're not landing on the stupid aircraft carrier. I refuse that. Anyway, here is our alternate. This is Princess Diana Airport, St. Martin Island. Very realistic. So, very nice. So yeah, how are you all doing here? I mean, this is, look, we're landing here. This couldn't go better. I feel like this is highly realistic. Supposed to have a girlfriend. Ask your mom about that. You know. How about you do that? Okay, very good. Here is the runway. Look at that. Here's the airport. It's gonna be a bit interesting. I don't know if the airplane will cope with this. I don't know if this will work properly. But it's kind of a Swiss 01 classic stream situation, to be honest. Okay, so we're moving nicely. What's our speed? 275 knots. We're plenty fast. We're faster than any Twin Otter could be. How doing War Tundra? Oh.
Are you going to give you Honeycomb Bravo and Alpha Flight hard radio and throttle?
I might review their new ones. I will also maybe review Meridian flight controls, which is, you know, by the creator of Honeycomb. Great flight controls, and I guess I'll have a look at them. So let's see. We want to descend now. France 001 request descent to 2000.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our final approach into SABA, please ensure that all electronic devices are turned off and stowed away.
Airframe 001, descend altitude 2000 feet, QNH
Kindly
1013.
put your tray tables away and return your seats to their full.
Descend to 2000 feet, QNH 1013, France 001. Very good, look at
Upon
this.
arrival, our Air France staff
So
provides
here
you
is
information
SABA Island yet
regarding your
again.
connecting flights.
We are now landing
Thank you for your
CS400.
Crew, please check that everyone is seated.
Opinion on Ryanair
and has
lasagna.
fastened
It's
their
not
seats.
that bad. It's just microwave
Captain,
lasagna. It's
cabin
like,
is ready.
what do you expect? You know? So yeah. The worst thing he ever ate. No, it's not that bad. Throw Susan out of the open window. Susan, can you please close that door? It's kind of getting cold here. There's a bit of a breeze in here, to be honest. Luckily we're not flying very high.
Captain Swiss 001. I'll close the door right away to keep us warm and cozy.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Airplane is now turning in for approach into SABA. So here is the runway. This will be great. This will be a great landing that we'll do. Dear passengers, we are now on our final approach into SABA. Please hold on tight. We might not make it. Please brace. Assume the brace position. That's probably a smart thing to do, to be honest. Okay. Ow.
Air France 001 Super. Proceed direct CS300. Cleared for the RNAV runway. 12 approach.
2,500.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Front 001, proceed direct CS300 and clear for RNAV approach runway 12 into SABA.
In the unlikely event of an emergency landing, please assume the brace position as demonstrated in the safety briefing. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, wonderful. Okay, so yet again, we are now. I'm gonna say it. We're gonna fly here at the RNAV approach into SABA. We're now 2,000 feet, as we should be. This is very realistic. And SABA Island is over there. This is the shortest runway in the world, and I'm not kidding. Obviously, I'm not. So very good. Let's select 1,000 feet, maybe. Something like that. Very good. Why does it want me? Why does it want to go to? I want it to go to 1,300 feet. I want the autopilot to fly the whole approach on its own, to be honest.
Air France 001, radar services terminated. Juliana Airport at your 10 o'clock, 10 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Squawk VFR. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach this frequency.
Squawk VFR, radar service is terminated. Air France 01, bye-bye. Okay. So, let's contact St. Barth information. SABA into radio, good day. Air France 01, 2,000 feet, overhead CS 300 for landing, runway 12 RNAV. Okay, landing gear down, now. Put the landing gear down. Put the flaps down. I think fully we can do that already.
Air France 001, Juliana info, runway 12 is not available. Active runways are 28 and 10. QNH 1013. Say intentions.
Air France 01, we're going to land at runway 12 now. Runway 12 at the SABA. Okay, looking good. Okay, nicely descending now.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our descent into SABA, please ensure that you return to your seats.
Okay,
stow
arm
your
ground
tables,
spoilers.
and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories
turn on the
is no
seatbelt
longer
signs.
permitted at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
Very good. Seatbelt signs are on. Very nice. Okay, are you guys ready for a beautiful landing into SABA? Because I am. Immensely, I couldn't be more ready, to be honest. Here is SABA Island. We're now turning left for our final approach. You're okay? You're just okay? Very good. Nicely reducing altitude. Alright. We're doing okay. We're gonna land this. This flight feels like Taylor Swift flight, yeah. The obese plane will struggle to make it to SABA. No, I promise you this will probably work quite well. Let's see if everything is ready set up for a landing here. Yes, it is. Let's record this flight. And yeah, we're coming in. Here is the SABA Island Airport. Things couldn't go better. France 001, we're on final approach, runway 12. Very good. Very good. I'm a little bit nervous though.
Air France 001, runway 12 is not available. Active runways are 28 and 10. Say intentions.
We're landing at runway 12, Air France 001. Okay. Autopilot is connected. Autopilot is flowing us nicely. We're now going to be landing the Airbus A380. And I promise to you it will probably work quite well.
1,000.
Okay. I'm locked in. I'm landing an A380 on the shortest runway in the world. Let's reduce our speed here to 120 knots. Okay. Very good. I'm ready. Are you guys ready? I'm ready.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
You're okay.
Don't sink.
doing
Don't
okay.
sink. Don't sink. Don't
Doing
sink.
okay.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
You're okay.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
400.
Don't sink. 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 Don't
Fuck.
sink.
Okay, go around. No worries. Front 001, go around.
Air France 001, runway 12 is not available. Active runways are 28 and 10. Say intentions.
Don't care. Okay, Front 001, we're entering a pattern now. We're going to turn left for a left-hand pattern. Alright. Let's get the flaps down.
Air France 001, runway 12 is not available. Active runways are 28 and 10.
Don't
Say
sink.
intentions.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
We're now on the
Don't
left
sink.
crosswind runway
Don't
12
sink.
for
Don't
landing.
sink. Don't 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 sink.
Okay,
Don't
runway's right
sink.
next to us.
Don't sink.
We're gonna do a landing again.
Don't sink. Don't
No worries.
sink. Don't 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 sink.
You're
Don't
okay.
sink.
You're okay.
Don't sink.
You're okay.
Don't sink. Don't
You're
sink.
just fine.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Front 001,
Don't sink.
left downwind
Don't
runway
sink. Don't
12.
sink.
Turning
Don't
left
sink.
base now.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Alright, so you can see how locked
Don't
I'm
sink.
in.
Don't sink.
I'm still
Don't
locked in.
sink.
Holy moly, I'm
Don't
still
sink.
locked in.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
So here it is.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Alright.
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
You're okay.
Don't sink.
Slow down.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't
Front
sink.
001 on final runway
Don't
12.
sink. Don't 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 sink.
Air France 001, runway 12 is not available.
Don't sink.
Active runways are 28 and 10. Say intentions.
Don't sink. 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 Don't
Alright.
sink.
Fuck.
5,
Go around. Shit! Okay, we will have to do this again. France 001, go around. The problem is really getting the dimensions right. Come on. Normally I'm able to do this much better. Let's go ahead and pull this off again.
Air France 001. The pilot in command announces a go-around if necessary. Runway 12 is not available. Active runways are 28 and 10. Say intentions.
We're unable to do the other runways, so we'll land runway 12. Sir, you only have runway 12 and runway 30. You don't have the other ones. Am I talking to SABA radio? You idiot. Okay.
Don't sink. Don't
Let's do it
sink.
again. I
Don't
promise
sink.
you, we will be able to
Don't
stop. We just
sink.
need to land properly.
Don't
Air France 001, negative. You are speaking with Juliana. Runway 12 is not available. Active runways are 28 and 10. Say intentions.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
No, I'm speaking to
Don't
SABA.
sink. Don't 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 sink.
400.
Don't
Air
sink.
France 001,
Sink.
affirmative.
Don't
You are
sink.
speaking with Juliana.
Don't sink.
Runway 12 is not
Don't
available.
Don't
Active
sink.
runways are
Don't
28
sink.
and 10.
Don't sink.
Say intentions.
Don't sink. 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 Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Shoot. Hey, I mean, we'll take that. Honestly, that was not bad. Can we, sort of taxi back? You think? Shoot. Okay. Well, that hasn't worked very much. No, reverse thrust doesn't really do much of the trick, to be honest. All right, so everybody, this has gone extremely well. And what we're doing now is professionally doing a flight back to St. Bartholomew without any of the trouble here. We might have not been able to land here properly, but we will be able to take off here properly. As you can see, go-rounds worked very, very much. No, I mean, I could have done the landing a little bit better here. You know, they say you can always go around, right? So let's try this again. This is totally fine. So we're just going to redo this flight back to St. Bartholomew and make a beautiful landing there. I'm sorry if that didn't really work out too well. Okay, Simbrief, let's start a new flight plan. Oh, first of all, spawn into a new flight here. SABA Island to St. Barth. I'm sorry if I disappointed any of you. I expected this to go a little bit better. I mean, I've been able to land the A380 quite well here, but on the other runway, that might also be a bit of a determining factor. All right, we want TNCM, which is SABA, to TFFJ here, and then, oh, not RFFJ, that's probably somewhere in Russia or something. Okay, then let's do A380 again. So yeah, we just died there. That's something that might happen sometimes. Okay, here is... not TNCM, I want TNCF, TNCS, there we go, that's a lot better. Alright, let's get rid of this waypoint here, PJM, no one needs that. Okay, beautiful, set that up. Good, so, generate flight, like that, please, thank you very much. Okay, everybody, welcome to the SABA Island, and a good episode of What the Hell Are You Doing Here? And he died. Someone in the multiplayer just completely died. Did you guys just see that? So that didn't really work. Hold on. Parking. I want ramp J large. Just warp me there. There we go. This is perfect. Let's go ahead and redo this flighting without any worry in the world, I reckon. Let's turn on the APU right now and try to get this started up again. I'm sorry. Flying the thick bus to SABA is crazy. Yeah, well, the plan was sounded a little bit better in my head, to be honest. But this is our new flight. We have, once again, we don't have many passengers. We want a lot less here. We want 100 passengers max, and just a bit of cargo here. There we go. That's what I like to see. So let's enter that. Fuel, we want very minimal fuel. Very good. Defueling everything. Yes, get rid of some fuel there. Let's just pretend that didn't like happen here. Let's pretend this. I'm sorry for disappointing you all. Let's go ahead and company flight plan request now. Receive that. TNCS, beautiful. Let's select a departure, runway 12. And that is good. And select an arrival, runway 10 as well. So like that. Very good. Yeah, insert that. Yeah, that really did not work, but I promise you takeoff will be no problem. And then we're gonna go back to St. Barth, you know, so very simple stuff here. Yeah. I'm just kind of confused though. Why were we talking up to the wrong frequency here? Okay, let's see. What is the right frequency, I wonder, here at St. Barth? The right AFIS. 128.25. It was the wrong frequency all along, it turns out. Okay. SABA radio. Good day, Air France 001. Let's turn on the engines now, as we speak.
Air France 001. Juliana info. Reading you 5 by 5.
Negative. You are SABA info. We're talking about SABA Island Airport. How you doing? Remember to close the door this time. Finally got it closed now. It's closed.
Remember to close the door this time. I may or may not have flew out over some.
Air France 001. Rating you 5 by 5. Winds 120 at 7. SABA QNH 1013. Runway 12 in use.
Okay. QNH 1013. Runway 12 in use. Air France 001. I will call you for taxi. Okay, beautiful. So, yeah, let's go ahead and quickly request to IFR clearance. SABA radio, Air France 001, Airbus A380, 100 passengers on board. Request IFR clearance to St. Barth.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Okay, very good. So we're turning on the engines right now as we speak. So this is highly realistic indeed. Let's turn on engine number 1 and number 2. So departure goes as follows. We taxi down to runway 12, try to give full power, and
Air France 001. Information Bravo is current. Cleared to St. Barthélemy. After departure, fly radar vectors DCT, then as filed. Initial climb to 15,000 feet. Departure on 128.905 squawk 6445. Release for departure. Clearance void if not off by 2114 Zulu. Time now 2059er.
Air France 01 cleared to St. Barth, runway 12. Radar vectors to DCT. Climb 5,000 feet. Departure 128.905 squawk 6445. And clearance void if not off by 2115 for France 01. Very good. So let's take a look. Nav. We've got a nav air data. What's that all about? Doesn't matter. Like we don't care. Oh, this is not on. That's why. Okay, there you go. Okay. So all is good. We are ready for taxiing. So let's do it. France 001, holding point runway 12, ready for departure. Let's take off again. Am I right? That's going to be extremely realistic. It's going to be great.
Air France 001, runway 12, winds 120 at 7, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12, QNH 1, oh. Give her takeoff, Air France 001. He didn't mention anything about the QNH, I'm sorry. Alright. Before this thing annoys us here again, let's go ahead and quickly turn on.
Air France 001, runway 12, winds 120 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Clever takeoff, Air France 001. Runway 12. Okay, good. We've got no V-speeds inserted, but if that makes a difference. Oh god, we're stuck. Okay, we're
Air France 001, runway 12, winds 120 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Okay. Alright. So, let's see if we can take off here again. Runway 12 is here, identified. Let's do it. Let's do it nicely.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Air France Flight 8 SB, departing from Wancho-E Uralsquin Airport and heading to St. Barthélemy.
Good.
Our captain today is Swiss 001, and assisting him is First Officer Bilby.
Hello, Bilby.
I'm Erica,
Who
your
are you
purser
are?
for this flight. And joining me in the
All right, let's go ahead and use every single inch of this runway
Pierre,
here.
Marie, Jean, and Sophie. We are here to ensure your safety and comfort throughout this short journey. Our estimated flight time is approximately 11 minutes, and we will be cruising at an altitude of 50,000 feet. Before we take off, please pay attention to the following safety instructions. To fasten your seatbelt, insert
Oh,
metal
you didn't read
into
the donation because your message was very naughty. All right, no problem. We're just getting ourselves onto runway 12, ready for departure here.
Oxygen mask will drop down from the panel above your seat.
Trouble is, the pushback here, or well, the reverse thrust, is not very functional. So we're gonna use a bit of slew mode there. Otherwise, we might not use the best runway space here. Okay, so here we are, runway 12. There's a little bit of wing clipping going on here. No trouble at all, though. So let's go ahead and engage yet again. Full power on these engines here. They need full power, and put those flaps out now to full. Very, very good. They are coming out slowly but successfully. And take off.
2 at the front, 4 over the wings, and 2 at the rear. Please take
Shut
a
up,
moment
Java.
to locate the nearest exit, keeping in mind it may be behind you. Thank you for your attention. We will begin our in-flight service shortly after takeoff.
Good.
Now, please ensure your seatbelt
Well, the
is
radar anchor up.
fastened. Your seat is in the upright position, and your tray table is stowed. We
Good,
wish
vertical
you a
speed
pleasant
mode
flight
on.
with us today.
Speed check, flaps up. And on a throttle climb. Yes. There we go. Very good. Throttle climb. Very nice. We are now nicely climbing here out of this airport. We have done this extremely well. Okay. SABA information, Air France 001 leaving airspace. Bye-bye. Juliana Center, good day. Air France 001 at flight at 1,500 feet, climbing to 5,000 feet. All right. So Microsoft Flight Sim Physics yet again, and the biggest thing is that we're going to be landing runway 10.
Air France 001 Super, Juliana departure, radar contact.
We can't do that now. We can't.
$9. Right engine failed. Marry me.
Okay, we've got a one engine failure. One engine failure. We've got one engine failure. There we go.
Air France 001 Super, Juliana departure, climb flight level 150.
Request of 5,000 feet, Air France 001. Alright, that barely worked, so that is great. Let's select our throttle to climb. So, everybody, we're not going to be landing at Princess Diana runway, but we have one engine failed, so that kind of happens. Lever MCT, whatever the hell that means. No idea. We're doing okay. We're doing alright. We're going to be landing now. We're going to be landing soon. We're going to be landing very soon. This is a very short flight now. Here's already SABA Island. So it's going to be pretty insane, I think. This is totally wrong here, by the way. We want cruise flight should be 1050, right? So that is completely wrong. 050.
G. Page, you donated $20. Both engines dead.
Okay,
Air
so
France 001. Turn right heading 075 vectors for the visual runway 28 approach.
request runway 10 approach, Air France 001. Okay, so hey Jude, you have just kind of ruined our days a little bit. We're now flying.
Air France 001. Expect the visual runway 28 approach into Juliana.
No, negative. We filed for St. Barth, which is a different runway, sir. We're gonna be landing runway 10, St. Barth. Okay, so the deal is now we have lost 2 engines. We've only got 2 engines running. I kind of nitpick.
Air France 001, runway 10 is not available. Active runways are 28 and 10. Proceed with runway 28 for St. Barth.
Negative, runway 10, please. Air France 001. Okay, so yeah, we've kind of messed up there. Let's go ahead and descend now. Air France 001, cancel VFR. We're now going to talk to St. Barth. Bye-bye. Okay, so let's do it. Let's go descend to 3,000 feet because this is all completely hopeless otherwise. Let's go ahead now and turn on vertical speed mode. Yeah, beautiful. Descend to like 3,000 feet. Here is already St. Bartholomew Island. Let's do it beautifully. I think it's gonna be nice. Sorry guys, we're gonna be landing nicely. Well, it doesn't work. You got to turn off 3 engines. That's 2 and 1 from the other. How do you expect me to reverse thrust, man? How do you expect me to do that?
Right engine failed.
Oh no, we've got 1 engine running. It's not very fun. St. Barth, radio, good day, Air France 001, mayday, mayday, mayday. We've got only 1 engine running, Airbus A380, 3,900 feet, 10 nautical miles southwest for landing runway 10. We need runway 10 immediately. Let's go ahead and also get 7700 here in our squawk box here. Oh.
Air France 001, Juliana info, runway 10 is available for immediate landing. Winds 120 at 8, cleared to land.
Clear to land runway 10, Air France 001. There you go, you just have to request,
Air France 001, Juliana info, you're squawking 7700. What is your emergency?
We have 1 engine failure, Air France 001. Okay, let's speed check, landing her down. Okay, this is about to be ruined. This is about to go very poorly. Anyway, so let's get runway, let's get 200, let's go at 120.
Air France 001, runway 10 is available for immediate landing. Winds 110 at 10, cleared to land.
2,500.
Clear to land runway 10, Air France 001. Okay, there we go. Speed check, flaps 1. How do you expect me to land, guys? How do you expect me to land? Landing distance affected. Great. Because of our hydraulics Yankee being low on pressure. So you've just ruined this completely. I'm actually kind of pissed off. Juliana, no. St. Barth, information Air France 001. I see a traffic on final. Please tell the traffic to go away. Okay, speech, well, landing gear. Oh, let's just get rid of the autopilot here. You're just completely ruin this.
Air France 001, traffic on final has been instructed to go around. Continue your approach to runway 10.
Continue approach. Air France 001. Okay, use auto brake maxi potato. No, I'm going to use manual wheel brakes. That's going to be faster. Okay, so yes, as I said, we only have 1 engine running, and that's a problem because our braking distance is greatly affected here. Great, thank you very much for ruining this.
1,000.
Alright, anyway, things are okay. Okay, that 1 engine is running at full power in order to actually keep us afloat, which is crazy to think about. Alright. Okay, there is still traffic on final. It looks like a PC-12, to be honest, and I'm not liking that. I want him to go away. I don't know where he's from. Like, whether it's say intentions traffic and he's just not talking to ATC because he's being a massive idiot. Why don't you go around, you idiot? I hope you died. I think he died. Oh my god, he extremely died. Holy moly, you completely died. Oh, did you guys just see him? He died. Okay, here we go. Landing runway 10. Idle power.
$50. 5.
Okay, stop now. No trouble. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We have got reduced spoilers, but that is okay. We were able to land anyway. Let's see if we're able to taxi on one engine, by the way. Alright. Beautiful. We're still able to taxi, no trouble at all. So this landing was totally fine. Biggest problem actually is just turning around now, honestly. We've got no nose wheel steering. We've got pretty much loss of hydraulics. We've got no nose wheel steering at all. So that is great. Please send emergency vehicles. We're unable to taxi. Okay, I think this didn't work too poorly.
Air France 001, stay right there. Emergency vehicles are on their way.
Well, there he is.
Air France 001, emergency vehicles are on their way. Remain where you are.
Oh, great. It's one fire... Oh, there's actually a second fire truck who's just passed a mountain here. Highly realistic fire truck, I reckon. Hello there, fire truck. Okay, everybody, let's... Oh, there's one in the wall. Oh, there's actually an ambulance here. Hello, ambulance. Yeah, and you're now just extinguishing our fire here. Let's take a look at this landing. Honestly, the landing wasn't the worst, to be honest. Expected much worse. So let's take a look at whatever we did here now. So coming in for landing, runway 10. Very, very bad flight situation. Look at that one engine that's still alive, giving full power. I just broke 2 legs, no problem. Come on, the landing wasn't even that bad. It's 2.8 G. That's genuinely kind of survivable. And considering the situation, okay, it could have landed a little bit smoother, to be honest. But I mean, look, it kind of worked. It was kind of like very frozen butter though. Very frozen butter. Extremely frozen. Broken butter. Well, kind of like salami or something. Let's take a look. So, I mean, I'm glad it didn't hit anything on final. Look at that. I think I managed this approach quite well, to be honest. Look, didn't hit a single... Okay, maybe a little bit of a mountain there. No trouble at all, though. Coming in for landing. Boom! There we go. And a quick stop. Yeah. Highly realistic, as always. And there's now a distinguished fire here. We've just run over the fire. That's great. Hey, look at this. We've been able to fulfill our job, honestly. That was a good job here yet again. I mean, okay, I'm sorry about the fire truck. That might have happened. Yeah. Landing casually caused an earthquake. Shut up. I will now go to bed. I guess tomorrow we might want to do something else. Maybe do a VATSIM stream, question mark. That would be interesting too. That worked out brilliantly, as always. So, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream, everybody. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Right? As always. Good night. Oh, do career mode. That's actually, bro. I wanted to do career mode anyway, but we're going to do career mode again. So, bye-bye, guys. Bye. This, worked.